It's your boy Callie. Time to keep on keeping on. Joe Dirt. Okay, so this needs to be adjusted somehow, but you want to see how. Still doesn't sound crisp. The volume is increasing. Not here. Got it. So the delay is what's loud. This is low. This is low. So this is probably what's causing the volume increase. Perfect. Okay, needs another finishing touch here before the actual transition, for which we are going to go to Nexus. And we'll call this, rename, call this Endo. And we'll pop this in right here. Pop this in right, this right here. Well, we now add a C4 to it. is too long. We want it to be probably right here. And now for the actual sound. Opa. Go. Right, where were we? We. It's not going to be under BA. This might work if we extend it out to be a little bit longer, twice the length or the width in this case. Okay, what if we mute out these four, building up towards the drop and start it off from back here. Better, still need something in here. Leave that for now. Come back to it.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I wonder what no other lover. This is our life, our time. We are together, need you forever. Is it love?
Okay, so right here, we also need some sort of transitionary sound or an adjustment with the timing. One of the two. we're looking for. What if we have it sooner? This needs to be a little bit sooner. Maybe a little bit sooner. From the beginning. Okay, so if on this we have an automation clip, we can maybe have it ramp up and down real quick to make it a nicer transition. We are at bar 555, or just before it, so we're going to create an automation clip by doing that. I'm going to drag this all the way back, right click, back to 555. And we're gonna paste that in right over here. Then we're gonna match the width to like that, to the width of our actual pattern, piano roll. We're gonna do two things. We're gonna start it off at nothing. We're gonna have it go up real quick, and then maybe have it just cut to nothing real quick. Okay, so these have too much delay on them, which is good for the last one, but not so much for these two. So for this last one, we are going to we're gonna duplicate this, or we're gonna clone that. We're gonna take the cloned copy off track 38, essentially removing the track on it, and then I don't know what that does. Okay. So even though we duplicated it, it's not the correct sound. This looks like it's gonna play something else.
Lord is love. Lord is love.
That didn't do what we wanted to, so we are gonna undo that. Go back to our original sound, which was this right here. And that sound is okay, this is what we want right here. Question is, why does it look like that? Bam! That's what we want. Perfect. So we're gonna have two of these without the delay, and then the third one with the delay.
Lord is love. Lord is love. Lord is love. Lord is love.
Okay, so we can stretch this out and do one of these. See how this sounds.
Lord is love. Lord is love. Lord is love. Lord is love.
So first things first. Oh, I just lined up right here. I think it should be right there.
Lord is love.
that's too fast. We're going to remove the trim. We are going to reduce that to just a tad, like we had before. Move this closer. Problem is, it needs a little bit of a delay so it doesn't just cut out, unless we do this. This might do the trick, except it kind of does it a little bit too late. Instead of that, I would rather have a delay effect and control that via a volume automation to get a more proper, to get more leverage and more control over the actual sound. So we're going to do that. We are at bar 578. We're going to right click on this, create an automation clip, zoom out, reduce the width. We're going to go back to 578 and we're going to pop that in right underneath our WAV file. Match the width. And because we're going to be working with both of these, we're going to just keep that there, move this down, making sure we keep the same vertical alignment, which it kind of does by itself. Move this over here. We're going to do this one, ramp it back up for the second repeats, and then have another outro followed by the one with the delay. And now let's see how this sounds. It's kicked in too soon. The idea is right, it just happens too early on. So we want something more like that. Okay. So. Now the pitch is all wrong. We like this. We want the exact same outro. If we can match the pitch of this with this, then we are cooking with peanut oil, boys and girls. SMTP is right. Pitch is, there's no exact number. One, 2, 3, 4. We can kind of see where it's at and try to match it up with the new wave file, which is quite impossible, but it was a little bit more, maybe like right there. And also, towards the end, you can see the last wave file is going up. We probably want that to go down. So we can just reduce the width a little bit until the down part of the sound of the wave to hopefully give us a better overall sound. Okay, now we can put this back on 38, and the delay effect might actually help us, or we can create a new one. No. We are going to put this on track 39. We're going to open up the mixer and create a new delay 3 on this with much less input, much less rates. Let's try it with more rate. Less rate, more time. Less time, more input. Less input, slightly higher rates. Nope. Okay, so the delay effect I think is pretty good with what we just set up. If now we can just space out what we already have here, we are going to try an extra 2 bars. So we're going to move this 2 to the right. That didn't work. We're going to move this bottom one 2 to the right. If you can grab it, bingo. Was that 2? Yes. Okay, we're gonna move this 2 to the right. I guess we can move this 3 to the right since it needs to line up with this. Two was too much. We're gonna move back 1 bar. Not good enough. We're gonna move back another bar, putting us back where we were. So we're gonna go back 2 bars. Back to back. Does not sound right at all. Two and a half. Let's try the middle of this bar, see what that does. A little bit too late. A little bit less. Sounds like it cuts off. Okay, so instead of 3, we can have 2. Have a lot of delay on the second one. Probably about equal spacing between these two and then our actual drop. So instead of all this, we're gonna mute out these 3 patterns. We're gonna duplicate this one right here and try just those. Yeah, not quite. So maybe if instead of that wave file, we take this wave file and we try to come out with this and then transition it to that one. We just want the what part. Okay. If this works, we can do this. We can chop these into half, and then one. What is love with delay, and then our drop. But let's see if this is going to work. Okay, we're gonna move all these back exactly 1 bar, give that another go. Got this back another bar. Not getting quite the sound that we are looking for. Don't know why. Maybe it's coming in too soon. Okay, maybe it's too slow. Let's try this. That actually came out sounding pretty good. So we can do this same thing with the slight differentiation of having 4 of these and these later on. No, these are good. What we can try to do is move back this sound right here. How do we do this? From the beginning to see how this all fits together. Don't like it at all. This sounds like trash. What if we mute out these 3? Mute out those 3 and move this one back to right there. Got this back a little bit. Have another one of these right here. Almost. We're gonna move this back here, pop one of these in here, and give it another go. Okay, so I don't think we needed to actually cut this out. We can keep that where it is, which I think was right about here. And instead have 2 of these played back to back, layered on the top of PhD. Yeah, that didn't work either. Terrible. Just awful. Okay, so the only way we can replace this with this is to create an automation clip on PhD. There's not too many other options. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna create an automation. We're at bar 576. We're gonna create an automation clip right here. Narrow this out. Go back to 576, wherever that is. Bam, bam. 576. It's gonna pop in right over 516, 523, 576. As usual, it came out to wider than we would have liked. It's okay, we can match the width to our piano roll. And what we're gonna do here, we're gonna drag it back temporarily, so we can do this to the sound. We're gonna move it back, so this makes sound for our new. This is gonna reduce the volume of PhD, which is ideally not at 100%. It's probably at like 72%. This is gonna decrease in volume while our new sound kicks in. Let's see how it all comes together. This doesn't even sound like. Can try a bunch of these back to back. At this point, it's just trial and error trying to get the perfect sound. Okay, this isn't bad. Can pop this open. If you can start it a little bit sooner, so TP start's already up. But what we want to do is maybe increase it a little bit more. Okay, so this was actually fine where it was. This was fine where it was. What if you started off right as this is ending? Like that. Perfect. Much better. Is love, what is love? Let's try that. I think this is the one that has track 38 on it. Perfect. We got some delay. Okay, one thing we don't want on the second one, we don't want this in track. So we are gonna duplicate this again. We're gonna keep 38 on it. Pop it in right there without that in sound. Oh, it's 39, it should be 38. Move this back to 38. Let's try muting this out. I like this what is part. Okay, so what if we just play this what is coming out of here? We kind of like this sound, except maybe with a little bit more intro. A little bit like that. Huh, that wasn't that bad. Too soon. Too soon and too fast. If we can stretch this out a good bit. Something like that. Okay, now we can maybe not have this what is, just have this play once more, and then the banger. Unless we put this all the way over here, giving us more workspace, then we can try stretching out the too slow. So we're gonna drag this out once here. You want to maybe have 3 of these back to back. 1 of these. Well, this is the idea. I don't know if it's going to be reality. And then we're going to put this back over here. Bam. Too soon. Need at least 4 of these. Then the sound. This needs to go back 1 bar. Okay, if you go back to the original idea of just having 1, 2, 3. Needs more of a suspenseful gap of nothing. A little bit more of nothing. These may be just a tad too close. Maybe. Good, good, good. A little bit more of a gap. I liked it without the gap. Okay, so one other little fun effect we can add here is we can pop these open, create an automation clip on the pan, channel 578, and we're going to go left, right, left. I'm going to go back to 578. For these three, we're going to create it all the way down up here. We're going to match the width just for a clean, somewhat clean look. So we are going to go left, nope, that's not it. We are gonna go left. Nope. We're gonna go left, right, and I just noticed these are actually overlapping. So we want this to be right there. It's a little longer than a standard size. We have a little bit of a delay, so we can afford to go a little bit further to the right. And then here we want to go right speaker again. So we're gonna drag this down like that. Then we are gonna give it a go from here just to make sure we love how it all sounds. This can go on a little bit later. I'm gonna move it over just one. Still didn't sound quite right. Maybe there's too much volume. Do that. One more. Leave this to transition just perfectly into the drop. Perfect. We are gonna wrap it up right there. Callie out.